Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Now, since the last episode, a couple days have actually passed since I've recorded, and I've done a little bit of looking at the map and doing a little kind of maintenance work, and what I decided to do on the Soviet front right here is there's far too many troops in this little niche right here, so if we actually select these guys, you can see this is 2 full army corps I have strategically redeploying away from the front. And that still leaves plenty of troops up here, but 2 full army corps will no longer be drawing supplies from this area, and I would rather have 1 division fighting at full strength than 2 divisions fighting at, a fraction of their full strength because of supply issues. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to push up this way through Mongolia with these troops that I have available, and basically just form a line to just try to sweep up north. I'm going to see if I can cut off this front. I'm going to see if I can cut off this entire front. Now, these corps that are pulling back to Vladivostok right now, I'm going to get them over here, get them supplied up and whatnot, and then I'm going to try to get them somewhere over here where the supply situation isn't too bad. Basically get them as close to the front without disrupting the supply situation as I can, so they can serve as reserves for this push up here. So that's the main goal for what I'm going to be doing in the Soviet Union here. It's ambitious. It's ambitious, and I don't know if it's going to work, but if I can cut off these troops from their supply center, they'll just wither on the vine, and I'll be able to crush them easily. And that'll lead to one of 2 things. That'll mean I'll either have basically a free front to push into the Urals and attack the Soviet industrial base, or they're going to have to pull off several more armies away from Germany, giving them a little reprieve, because I don't like the way Germany is looking right now. You can see that they're about to lose a couple divisions here. They've got a few men in there. I see 4 divisions, I think, because they're kind of scaring me how little progress they're making. Right, they're really dogpiling on Leningrad, but nothing's really happening there. Kind of scares me. Alright, the other fronts. That leaves these guys down here. Now, all my Marines are getting redeployed right over here, and we've got a nice little surface fleet. I thought I mixed some of these guys together. I guess I didn't. We've got a couple fleets here to work with, who will be able to escort them. And I'm thinking of pulling the tanks out of here. It's all jungle and mountain. The tanks aren't going to be doing very well here anyway, so let's actually... Now that I finally freaking figured out that I can do that, let's just tell these tanks to hang out here, and I'll transport them to somewhere else. They're just going to be able to do more good on a different front. Alright, so let's actually unpause the game now. A few minutes of talking here. And the first tick takes a second there. I don't know why. Ooh, shit. Did we win this? Is this the one we won? They must have not had any organization there. Their CAGs are... So their carriers are somewhere. I don't know where they are, but they got carriers somewhere. Now, to my... my fighters have gone up. Fighters have gone up to intercept them, shooting their CAGs down. Really, really wreck their CAGs, which makes me happy. Do these guys... I think these guys got upgraded to Hayabusas. Nope, there's... Oh, yeah, no, they are. KI-43 is at the Hayabusa. Now, this is a level... Can repair 3, so is that a level 3 airbase? What are we working on here? A level 4 airbase. So let's... Should we leave the interceptors here and bring up the... Why don't we do that? Let's leave the interceptors there, and let's... No, I changed my mind, because these interceptors will have a wide berth for taking out CAGs from this airbase here. So we're going to redeploy them here. I wonder if that's the British Doomstack right there. Probably looking for these guys. So let's let those guys hang out for a sec. They need to reorganize. They need to get a little repaired up. So we're definitely going to be playing the game slow-like for a while. Definitely going to be... There's a lot of fronts. Second Destroyer Navy. Where's this guy? Oh, it's that fleet right there. There's a lot of fronts. There's a lot of irons and a lot of fires. And I'm just a little nervous as to how things are going to be going. Land power, lost a province. Little uprising. Alright, MPs, do me a favor. Actually, you know who's closer? These guys. There you go. Those guys are closer. So, the Marines here. We need to do something with these guys. For now, I have one sitting there. Oh, there he is. I was about to say, where did I miss one? Let's leave one sitting in Rabal, because I want to make sure that we hang on to that for now. We're going to load up the other 3. And we're going to... a small personal escort? Or did I just do that wrong? I did that wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I did that wrong. Alright, well, let's do boom, boom. Yeah, like that. Well, that's a positioning of 0. We get another one. That's 35. Let's take out the cruiser. That's 12. Okay. So that's a nice little fleet that can work on its own. And then these guys will personally escort. Or just a small personal escort for these dudes. These guys are coming up, and they're going to help me out over here. It scares me a little bit. Too far away, I bet. Let's rebase them to here. Let's get a rebase going. I'm super bummed what I did with this fleet here. I'm so bummed that they sat for so long. Just withering on the vine. Did these guys lose? Did they literally lose their entire CAG? That's really unfortunate if they actually did completely... Because those guys are pricey to build. I hate to have actually just lost those. So these guys are moving to where they need to be. Mongolia fell. Captured their supplies. Actually, let's take a look at supplies here. Yep. Supplied from Shanghai. Nope. Well, we captured their supplies, but it's still supplied from Shanghai. Yeah, so like right up in here and over here is pretty good. Even in Siberia, where the troop count is pretty low, it's not bad. It's just right in this middle where there's too many troops is where the supply problem is. So what I'm going to be trying to do is push the... I'm waving my hand around like you can see it. Pushing... Well, once these guys pull out and the supply situation gets a little better... What is their combined arms? 73! Nice! And the supply situation gets sorted out. Then we're going to start pushing over. These guys actually just need to kind of hang out. Like, some of these guys got the hell beaten out of them. But I bet he got a lot of experience. Air superiority. Nice, that's good. A lot of stuff in there. Ooh, interesting. Well, you, sir, move right there. Well, let's, What do you think they have? Do you think it's their Doom stack? Do you think it's their Doom stack there? Well, let's send this little force out to see who it is. A-boom! Battle of St. George. So, they've got... Oh, yeah, I set up the message bank. I can't... Oh, I'm face planning now. I'm bummed. Somebody in the comment section told me how to set up the messages to automatically pause and notify me when this kind of stuff happens, but forgot who it was. I'm sorry. A lot of information here. So, they've got basically a whole bunch of convoy escorts. It's just a big hodgepodge of stuff. But thankfully, naval strike. Thank you. Bombing of St. George. Hopefully these guys will do good. Interceptors. Intercept is on rest right now. Do you think are my ships gonna survive this battle? Let's... Are they actually within fighting distance? They are. Guns effective range 40 kilometers. It looks like and we're firing on the transport flotilla that's 16 kilometers away. His Majesty's Australian ship. Australia? So these are some Australians in here too. Firing from 14 kilometers away. This is a surface battle. I don't really have anybody else here nearby. Well, what I could do... I could detach these battleships right here. No, I can't. I can't detach them. They just need to continue on. So hopefully these guys can get there. I'm thinking the bombing is going to go really well, though. It's heavy cruisers versus battleships right now, which is interesting. We're damaging them. They're not really doing too much. These guys are going to go out again pretty soon. Yep, there they go again. They're smacking the hell out of these guys. Taking a lot of organization, but look at this. Their heavy cruiser's almost down. I don't have any other ships in the area. Like, I think I have some heading this way right now. I do. 2 more battleships and 3 heavy cruisers coming down here that I'm redeploying. Some interesting naval combat we got going. Alright, so I think they see what's going on here. Now, do you think it's going to be better to land troops right here and just cut them off? Because they're clearly pulling out. We could try to slow them down by attacking them. These guys are pretty far away still. Alright, so let's watch the naval battle. So we're firing on the transport ships. Alright, did the naval combat end? Whoa! Division HQ advance. Nice. We also got standard infantry branch upgrade, which is basically plus everything to all infantry. We won a battle. Won the Battle of Georgetown. So they didn't put up a fight. I think they see what's going on here. Because they did not put up a fight for Georgetown that time. Either that or they were heavily damaged. I'm not exactly sure which one it would have been. I'm trying to race down this coast, and it looks like they're trying to, you know, outrace me. But basically, I'm going to land my Marines right down over here, cut them off completely. That's the plan. So we're winning over here. We're winning down here. Are we going to re-engage? Naval strike. I feel like my planes did really well. I think they're going to land before I actually get a chance to get over there to stop them. Patrol. Are we actually going to... Can we stop the invasion? I'd like to actually see them attack those ships again. Oh, they got troops there. They landed in mountain divisions? Into the jungles? So we're searching for them. I know where they are. They're right there. There we go. So the Kumano is getting it's putting up a fight, but it's getting its little butt kicked. I would love to really wreck these guys, but some straight up infantry combat, or infantry, some straight up big gun fighting right there is what that is. So you guys can, you're gonna lose. I don't care what happens there. It looks like my guys aren't really taking any hits here. Firing on the HMS Sydney, firing on the Hope. Oh, wow, they really closed in. The Hobart right here. Firing on the Sydney, light cruiser. Really hoping that this Navy, fresh, some large ships, Mutsu, be able to do some damage here. I think after this battle, these guys should, now that their organization is low, we should retire. We have sunk 2 ships, it looks like. What is this air combat? My interceptors. I wonder if they have... See, I'm really wondering what's going on here, because where did my light carriers, where did their CAGs go? They had CAGs, I don't know where they went off to. And they used to have them. It's a shame that they're gone. Looks like the fleet's about to arrive. Yep. Okay, so they lost the Hobart and a convoy escort in that one. Alright, you guys retreat. Bring in a fresh fleet. Boom, there we go. That's what I like to see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 battleships and a heavy cruiser engaging the Australian Navy here. Oh, look at that. That is pretty cool. Oh, I'm already seeing their ships going down. Firing on their escorts. Oh, this is looking good for me so far. Wish I had. Where are those ships? Here we go. These guys. If we can get these guys in here. Oh, ho, ho, that'd be amazing for me. All right. Oh well, it looks like they got engaged in that battle. Not that I wanted them to. Yeah, they're still engaged in it. That's probably it might mess up my position, but I don't know. All right, so we lost nothing. They lost light cruiser, 4 convoy escorts. You guys need to rebase, and you guys need to keep fighting. Engage them again. Don't let them get away. Patrol right there. Patrol right there. Why are you not doing what I'm telling you to do? Come on, engage them again. They're hurt. They're damaged. I want to hit them. I want to hit them hard. Come on, get them. Ah, they got away. Wonder where they went. I only repaired 2 units here each day. That sucks. It looks like they're still there. Where'd they go? Maybe these guys will catch them. Man, we sunk a lot of light ships, a lot of screens and stuff. It was interesting because it was, you know, surface. It was surface action. Not really something you see a lot of. All right, let's. A couple days have passed, so let's go up into Mongolia here and see what's going on. Troops are still moving around, pretty slowly indeed. You guys could... I don't think I have anybody going. You guys go straight over this way. Up this way. Out of supplies still. It looks like they're trying to sweep around me with tanks. Iran has entered the Axis. Interesting. Wonder what that'll give us. Oil? Perhaps oil. Have you guys noticed there's absolutely... no music? Here. It was a fresh fleet, too. Oh, yeah. Look at that. 3 heavy cruisers and 2 battleships. Did I turn the sound off? Game options. Music volume. Huh. Alright, let's watch this naval combat unfold. Firing on convoy escort, firing on convoy escort. Alright, good. Doing well. Let's keep the pressure on them here. Yeah, good. Yep, we're gonna take Milne Bay. I feel like this naval combat against Australia has been... I think they've lost almost 10 ships so far. Caught them again. They lost 3 more. We've got these ships patrolling the seas. Seeing if we can find them. Oh, Australia, what were you thinking? I do not know. Just the troop movements are so slow in the jungle. Look at half a kilometer because of the weather. Probably monsoons. Monsoon flooding. Everybody's moving super slow because of monsoon flooding. Now, where is my transport fleet? Here he is. These guys are going to help. They're going to rebase right there, and then we're going to hit right down here. Hopefully, hopefully we'll take Singapore. I don't know what kind of garrison they have right there right now, but we'll at least bottle it up and move in some troops from the south. Cut these guys off. Alrighty. So we had some nice naval combat this time. I'm happy with that. Some real nice naval combat. I'm sorry there's no music. I'm kind of curious as to where it went, but I guess we'll find out eventually. Alright, troop movements. Super slow. Super slow. Well, we're playing on a slow speed, so... Like, we need to get these guys away from the front because they're drawing too much supplies. Too many supplies. I'd rather have, like I said before, I'd rather have some people working at full strength than a lot of people working at half strength. Like these guys not being in supplies, that annoys me. I know, it's my own fault. I should, you know, what's getting me is I should have built more damn fucking, what am I trying to say? So some large transport planes, though I didn't think that range was going to be that big of a deal. And then I started fighting in Siberia where there's, you know, I need an airport that's in good supply first and foremost. All right, you guys rebase there. Port Mosby, please. All right, so we've got these battleship little fleets here. Wish I had more screens. Again, I should have built fewer. If I could play this again, I would play it differently because there's stuff I know now that I didn't know before. Let's just leave it at that. If I was playing, if I started over, there's things I'd do differently. There's definite things I'd do differently. Is this battle still raging? 85. Still going. It looks like we're about to break them, though. Yeah. Doing pretty good. This is the critical front, though. The Soviet Union. I need to put pressure on them so they lay off the Germans. I mean, when the winter shows up, it's August now, when the winter shows up, the Germans will get a reprieve, you know, because, well, to an extent, they'll get a reprieve. So this Soviet tank, how hard do you have to hit someone to really because he's broken. Whoa, 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 new German ambassador. Great news, Eugen Ott, close friends with the spy Richard Sorge, to replace Heinrich George Stammer as German ambassador. Can now return to a close, confident relationship between our two countries. Congo lost. Enemy action has accounted for this great ship. Oh, okay. The Congo, that was the one sunk by the British Doomstack. Veteran unit opportunity. Sure, see what happens. What would it give me? A couple veteran division thingies. Alright. Alright, now I think... Do we get these guys over here? We did. These are the ones I'm looking at. So let's grab one of these and one of these. Now can we merge those together? We can merge those together. I like this setup, except for the 2 mountain infantry divisions. Other than that, I like it. It's not bad, but it could use... I could, you know, supplement that with more combined arms. But it's not bad. So let's grab this guy and this one and merge. And then we'll grab this one and this one, and we'll just move them off to the side. Like that. And then these guys are going to get sent up into Mongolia. Proper mountain divisions. Well, not entirely proper. Better mountain divisions. I wonder when it calculates... maybe it does it at the beginning of the month. Calculating when ships are sunk. Because it never seems to do it when it actually happens. It just seems to do it a ways later. Rebase these guys to all different islands, to all different ports, so that they don't, you know, stack up on top of each other. Lost a province. Oh, that's no big deal. We got troops heading up here. Actually, this guy's just about to... Oh, shit. So they've got... Okay. Oh, okay. I was about to say, they're really doing that badly? No, they're doing perfectly fine. Actually, yeah, you're doing fine here. You continue there. You actually can move up. Or you can move here, and you can... No. You... Yeah, have them both move there, I guess. Figure this out. Just having to walk through this Mongolian land now. I don't think there's really anything there for us to... Ooh. Ground crew training, nice. Scrap metal drive, don't need it. Sorry, don't need it right now. I'm really hoping that when these guys pull away from the front, that our supply situation will even itself out here. It doesn't look horrible. 5.674. Is it going up or down? Ugh, losing ships up here to the Soviet subs, probably based out of Leningrad. Germany doesn't look like they're doing very well. They look like they're doing rather poorly, actually. That scares me. That scares me a lot. That was a lot of interesting naval combat this episode. I liked that. That was fun. What is this guy doing? He's patrolling over here. Why are you patrolling over here? I feel like you should maybe be patrolling over here. See if we could figure out who's doing that. Very good. Coal rationing. Energy, don't really need it. We're good on energy. Fighting that Australian fleet, man, that felt good. I really wish I could have caught more of them. We did destroy, I think, 10 of 15 of 25 ships. Oh shit, that was a big battle. I wish I paid more attention to which one that was. It's probably up. Yeah, it was this one up here. It doesn't look like it's a great situation over here, but it's really not that bad. Can probably hit. These guys, I don't think they have a lot of... Nope, they're perfectly fine organizationally. I thought those guys were actually weakened, but I guess not. These guys aren't set up to intercept yet. We might as well tell them to intercept while we're hanging out here. Food, rationing, bridging equipment. Very nice, accept. Now that's supplies, right? I will take the 10,000 supplies. And I will take the 10,000 fuel. I wish it did it the other way around so that I could get the, you know, the descent and then immediately get rid of half of it with, you know, the declining to get the descent, but that's just the way it works. Alright, these guys are getting their organization back, not too bad. Ugh. They're starting to sink more of my ships, which I'm not exactly happy with. These guys should fall pretty easily. I don't think they're going to put up any sort of real fight. Actually, if I could have you divert yourself up north, and then you can take out this spot here. And you can attack that guy as well. And you won't go into enemy land. No, he will not go into enemy land without supplies. There's this whole area right here, no supplies. So we can't push here. Bridging equipment and assault weapons. These two, boom. And bridging equipment, there we go. What's next? Light infantry branch upgrade. Production. Or yeah, upgrades really kind of went through the roof here. So did reinforcements, kind of. Supplies, we're in good straits right now. Okay, we're doing not too bad. Not too bad. And we managed to sink some American ships over in the Philippines. Good. Alright, now that these guys are here, completely forgot that they were there. But we're going to drop them off right here. Invasion. Boom. I'm not going to do a direct invasion of Singapore because it's urban, and I doubt these guys will be able to urbanly assault Singapore from the sea. Don't think it's going to fly well if we tried that. Or should we take their port? We could always try to walk up the coast and take it, although that might take a while. Now, we'll see what happens. I'm a little nervous about... You know what, let's just move you there for now. I'm thinking maybe taking this... I'm a little nervous right now. What if we invasioned right here? So we need to cut these guys off. We also need to make sure that we have access to supplies. That's what we need to do. Not having any access to supplies would really kill us in the long run. So you guys, make your little jaunt ashore there. Oop, nope, wrong button. These guys are going to wait at about 50. Maybe crank this down a little bit so we have a little bit more going into actual production. What is this one? Oh, they're attacking me here. Probably getting their ass handed to them, too. Defender modifier, 1,005%. Attacker modifier, 900%. Well, we got a ton more troops funneling in here, so even if that is technically really bad against me, I don't actually think it is. Yeah, should be fine. Alright, troops made it ashore. Alright, we're going in 3 different directions with the 3 different divisions, and we're going to see what we can do with these guys. If they only have one little garrison there, we might be able to take Singapore pretty simple, like with some... There's some ships right there. Air combat above Singapore. Fighters on fighters. I think these guys should do okay. Kind of mess them up in the back. Yeah, we're just fighting some HQs here. What if we attack these guys from 2 sides? If we did this, and then supported it from that side. We break them there? Interceptors are getting kind of hammered here, it looks like. That looks really good, but it might be really bad. Fort modifier. Terrain, night. Territorial pride, leadership, terrain. I feel like we're actually doing really poorly here, not really good. Let's call this off. I don't think that's gonna fly. No. Alright, I think the air combat... I think we need to let these guys take a break. If we could actually take Singapore right out from behind him, that'd be pretty awesome. Alright, we killed those guys. They're gone. I think they had nowhere to retreat to, so they're done and gone now. Alright, and we're gonna chase these guys right up the coastline. Yes, indeed we are. Well, as far as we can actually go with them. Too many troops here. They didn't have as many troops as I expected for a victory point. Yeah, now they're doing very poorly attack. You can throw yourself against my lines all day if you want. I'm glad that worked. I'm glad that worked right there, because we are 1 province away. You know, we could take this one or this one, Kuala Lumpur, or Teluk Ansan, whatever, and cut them off. Well, cut these troops off and get these guys supplied. Fortunately, like we talked about before, very, 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 very poor movement in the monsoons. And we've been recording for too long. Okay, folks, a little bit of progress this episode. We only played for about 2 weeks, I think. We engaged the Australian Navy in some surface slap fighting. That was pretty entertaining. We made a decent amount of progress, I'd say, closing off the Singapore theater. I would say that this is going to help out a lot. I think the British are diverting more airplanes than ships to this region because they think they see the noose closing in around them. We finished this battle up here. It raged for weeks, literally weeks. But we finally finished off this battle here, which is going to be good for me because infrastructurally, if we take that province right there, these guys are cut off. These guys would have no way of supplying themselves, so we could just bottle them up and let them wither on the vine. All right, everybody. If you have enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.